Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a major update, huge developments as concerns a new direction for John Cena in his match against Brock Lesnar, which is penciled in, well, pretty much penciled in, right, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE taking a new action. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, partial source, although it's pretty much set in stone that Brock Lesnar will meet John Cena in August at Summerslam in a one-on-one match with the WWE World Heavyweight title on the line, and many are under the assumption that Brock Lesnar will win, there is no confirmation that Lesnar is booked or penciled in to defeat Cena at SummerSlam this year. Even though WWE wants Lesnar as champion, it's said that WWE is having one hell of a time trying to book a Lesnar title reign, seeing he is not there on a consistent basis. When The Rock had the championship, it was short-lived. Lesnar's reign, however, is supposed to be a lot longer than what The Rock's was, and this is the WWE's dilemma. This is where the WWE will run into big problems. The feeling is WWE needs a champion who will be the face of the company, but also active. WWE has already paid Lesnar a ridiculous amount of money only to be a part-timer. And there is rumors that WWE may not be in the best position right now to pay Lesnar even more money, especially with all the financial issues the WWE faces, not to mention all the cutbacks they are making on a regular basis. One source said WWE is also making these cuts to give Lesnar more money to stay more dates. I like that, though. Isn't that funny? You know, the WWE is making these drastic cuts. They're releasing superstars. You know, they're cutting back on, production and, all the trucks that they use and all the different things that they bring to the events and all that other stuff. And one of those reasons has to do with the WWE Network. They didn't get the amount of subscribers that they were hoping. You release a few superstars. You cut out fireworks. And the whole scene of the WWE doesn't look as beautiful as it once did. But all those cutbacks, all those setbacks, all the dilemmas, all just to give Brock Lesnar more money. Here's the thing. Everyone was criticizing and hating Brock Lesnar for defeating The Undertaker's streak. Now that Brock Lesnar is going to be facing John Cena and potentially winning the championship, everybody is for Brock Lesnar. Everybody loves Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's their favorite superstar now. It's just funny to me. I mean, I know that's not the way everybody thinks, but the comments and the messages that come into this channel, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, and I value your opinion, but sometimes it's a little ridiculous. Like, some of the things I say is ridiculous. Sometimes doesn't make sense, doesn't seem right, doesn't rub you the right way. Well, some of the things you say doesn't rub me the right way, but hey, it is what it is. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm a John Cena fan. I agree that he should be champion, and I agree that the WWE made the right choice by having him win at Money in the Bank. But I don't stand by this decision that Brock Lesnar is not penciled in, that Brock Lesnar is not, as they say, confirmed to beat John Cena at SummerSlam. But then I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, how is the WWE going to book this title reign? The only way they could do it is by giving Lesnar more money, which in turn he will work more dates. For Brock Lesnar, this isn't because he loves the business or he loves the fans or he gets an adrenaline rush. He does it because he loves the money. It's all about the money for Brock Lesnar. We all know how he thinks about travel. We all know how he thinks about airplanes. We all know how he thinks about bouncing from town to town. But that's the thing. When Brock Lesnar first signed up to the WWE, he knew it was going to be brutal. He knew it was going to be treacherous. He knew it wasn't going to be easy. But when Brock Lesnar left WWE and made himself a household name by becoming the UFC champion and going on a strong run in UFC, the WWE had no other alternative but to bring Brock Lesnar back for a load of money. Hell, I bet Brock Lesnar is getting paid more money to be a part-timer than somebody that is there as a full-timer. Like, I don't know, someone that's there on a full basis, like a Santino or a Ryback or a Curtis Axel. Or, I mean, the list goes on, and it is a little ridiculous, and it is unfair. I mean, you look at the WWE giving all these part-timers, Rob Van Dam, The Rock, Brock Lesnar. They're bringing back all these part-time, even Chris Jericho. They're giving all these part-timers all this substantial amount of money. shouldn't you invest that new money or all that money into new talent, into production, into storylines? Shouldn't you put that money elsewhere? Shouldn't you be building up the foundation? Now I understand the WWE right now is stuck, okay? Network, Vince McMahon lost a lot of money, ratings are down, revenue's down, whatever. Pay-per-view buy rates are down because a lot of these companies are dropping pay-per-views. I understand that the WWE is in a rebuilding stage. They're in a rebuilding phase, and I understand that. I see where the WWE is coming from, but I think they need to readjust their priorities, and that's just my opinion. I know Brock Lesnar's a mega box office hit. I know The Rock is a major Hollywood star. The Miz just came back, but I don't know. I just think the WWE sometimes doesn't have things set straight, and they just jump. They just jump. They must think before they jump, in my opinion, and that's just my estimation. So, you know, I'm a John Cena fan. I'll admit, you can see I'm a John Cena fan, and I could care less what you think about me, that I'm a John Cena fan. I'm not the only adult. I'm not the only son of a gun of an unnamed GOAT in this world that is a John Cena fan that is over the age of 20. I hate to report to you. And if you're going to say that, oh, special people or people that suffer from mental retardation are the only ones that are John Cena fans, you are completely ridiculous, and you are damn selfish, okay? To make fun and to categorize John Cena fans. Hey, John Cena cares for these children, these kids, and these people with mental retardation. They look up to John Cena, okay? I don't make fun of these people, okay? Hell, I was in special needs classes myself, okay? All these people in the Make-A-Wish, all these kids suffering from cancer. You know, I have nothing against people that suffer from that kind of stuff. It's horrible. It's tragic to see kids that are, you know, confined to a wheelchair, or they don't know what's going on, or they can't walk, or they can't talk, or they can't hear, or they have some kind of mental illness. You know, it's sad. It is. It's really sad. And to have a man like John Cena go in there and speak up for them and be for them and be on their side and grant wishes and give autographs and merchandise and try to lift up the kids' spirit, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going off topic right here. Ladies and gentlemen, your comments and your opinions, and I don't really agree with Brock Lesnar not beating Cena, but what is the WWE going to do? Subscribe.